What's up? Eric Butler here for TatumReport.com, and a Yellowstone peak has been renamed for being offensive. The National Park Service announced last week that Yellowstone National Park's Mount Doane, D-O-A-N-E, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but it's now going to be called First Peoples Mountain. The agency said Thursday the change was taken to remove a, quote, offensive name from America's first national park. Now, offensive doesn't mean anything these days, or I guess more accurately, it means anybody or anything that does not 100% align with this new far-left extreme dogma of racism and climate change and Rona. It's just a fancy way of saying, well, you did not obey, so we are going to remove you from history completely. And the rewriting of history that we've seen over the past couple of years is absolutely disturbing. I don't think we should be trying to change the past in order to change the future. Of course, you can't change the past. You should just be living in the present and working towards a future goal. And I also think that anybody who claims to be offended by this guy's name didn't even know anything about it before this. They give you a little history lesson, tell you this guy is racist, and then convince you that anything named after him needs to be changed. Otherwise, the country is just this awful, racist, dystopian hellscape. The U.S. Board on Geographic Names voted unanimously 15-0 affirming the decision. The Wyoming mountain stands 10,550 feet east of Yellowstone Lake. The mountain was previously named after explorer Gustavus Doane. So, again, they're going to tell you a little bit more about this guy and convince you that he's awful and that nothing can be named after him for whatever reason. And I'm not going to sit here and suggest that the National Parks Department should be worried about inflation or baby formula, but is there nothing else that you had to do? There was nothing else that was more pressing than renaming a mountain in one of the greatest parks, possibly the best national park in the country. I mean, who was offended? Did somebody send you an email, or was it a tweet that suggested that this is just not acceptable? I'm totally not convinced that enough people were offended by this that they had to change it. And where does it stop, right? We heard a couple of years ago when Donald Trump said, well, they're going to change the name from Lincoln and Washington and all this stuff. And everybody thought, well, there's no way that's going to happen. He's just being extreme. There's no slippery slope. But here it is. All right. Moving on. After attaining the rank of sergeant by 1864, he resigned to accept a commission as lieutenant with the 1st Regiment Mississippi Marine Brigade, according to Montana State University. So they're giving you a little history lesson about this guy, and I don't know, it seems like it's all pretty acceptable for the time. And I think this is where it really, I think this is the linchpin they're trying to hang this name change on. During what is now known as the Marias Massacre, at least 173 American Indians were killed, including many women, elderly tribal members, and children suffering from smallpox. Doane wrote fondly about this attack and bragged about it for the rest of his life, the agency wrote. So I assume that is the reason why this has to be changed, is because he did something that at the time he was proud of. I'm not a historian. I'm not an expert. I don't know exactly what this tribe was all about, or why they might have been fighting, or why they were massacred. But at that time, it was probably a little bit more acceptable. I'm not saying it's right, not by any stretch of the imagination, but this one paragraph is the entire reason why this peak needs to be changed. And again, I highly doubt. I mean, we see these videos. We see these videos go viral every couple of months of some kids in New York or California that don't even barely know what continent they're on. They barely know what year it is. They don't know what a compass is. They don't know who Vladimir Putin is. They don't know anything, but we are somehow expecting them to know the history of this guy and assume that he's racist. They wouldn't have known anything about this. You throw this out there to make people angry and then claim that we need to change the name. And perhaps this is rage bait for the right wing. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to make the National Parks Department a political thing, but it's pretty clear that this has nothing to do with actually helping people, and it's all about furthering a left-wing political agenda.
Thank you for watching another Tatum Report video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to us everywhere on social media. And if God has put it in your heart, give us a donation. See you on the next video.